Hi, Elmer. Do you know Elmer? Well, stick with me because I think Elmer is a great story that, yes, it was aimed at children, but for us in business and gaining visibility, Elmer is a great elephant. I was going to say person, but elephant to follow. So I'm going to go through in this short live what Elmer is about, and also how this can help us show the way more in our business. So Elmer is a patchwork elephant. And this whole story is about Elmer not being happy because all the other elephants are obviously grey. And Elmer's like, why am I different? They're laughing at me because I'm different. And so he goes out of his way, and I'm just going to show you another beautiful picture. So, in fact, so Elmer's written by David McKee, and the illustrations are absolutely beautiful in his books. And I believe, I'm just looking that I believe he also illustrated, because David McKee is also an artist, and that's how he started. And he was like, how am I going to earn money as an artist? And he started sending cartoons to newspapers and earned some money that way. And David McKee also created, there was a cartoon series called Mr. Ben in the UK, and he was the creator of that, which many people of a certain generation will know. Hi Agneta, lovely that you can join me here. So I'm talking about David McKee, the artist who wrote Elmer, and this has been a hugely successful series. He first published in 1989. And the thing is his stories, they talk about Elmer and being unhappy and wanting to, as say, cover himself and turn himself grey. But what he realised is in here is the story starts that when he's patchwork, everybody says hello to him as he's walking down the street. They know he's Elmer. They know he's different from the rest of the elephants. But when he turned himself grey, nobody was listening. Nobody said good morning to him. And it made him really sad. And when he went back to his herd, he'd never seen them so still or so quiet. And he was like, what's happened? Because he didn't realise the effect he was having on the tribe. But he was a bit bored with all this. So Elmer was a bit of a joker in this story. He's a joker elephant. And so at one point, when everyone's being ever so still and quiet, he'd turn around and go, boom! Just like that. And he made everyone laugh and dance and sing. And then the rains came. And the rains showed Elmer in his true colours, his patchwork colours again. And all the elephants were just like, you are the best as you are, Elmer. Don't change. We love you as you are. And the moral actually behind this story and why David McKee wrote this story in the first place is he was married to an Anglo-Indian, and his daughter was also darker coloured as well. And he had an experience one day, this was back in the 80s in the UK, and he heard someone from across the street shout out abuse about the colour of the skin of his daughter, and he was just like, this is not on. So he took his mission in terms of wanting equality and showing that you've got to believe in your uniqueness and who you are and show your true self through the power of story, and in this case children's storybooks. But these stories are aimed initially at children who are just beginning to learn to read. So the parents are reading these stories as well. So these stories about acceptance then go through the parents as well as into the next generation. And for me, this is really the essence of how Elmer can help us show the way, because it's so important. You all know I love colour, and yes, you don't have to wear patchwork colours and be like Elmer to stand out. But if you want to be successful in what you're doing, you really need to think about your authentic self, what makes you unique, and actually really believe in yourself and your power and what you can put out there. Because the really important part of gaining visibility, of attracting people to you, is to being absolutely genuine and not pretending to be someone else. So say you're in the health and beauty industry, then you don't want to be posting like everybody else out there if that's not really you. So I see a lot of 20 somethings in their yoga pants, drinking their, I don't know, whatever it is in their flasks, and going, hey, this is what we've got to be super healthy. But that only attracts people who already like that. So if you're in health and beauty and you help normal, everyday people really feel more confident and build themselves, then what you want to do is show in your business that that's what you do and with those people and how you can help them. But have something that makes you be that bit different and really like honor and respect and own it. And for me, the thing that makes me quite different is, yeah, I do laugh and joke about, I use my hands a lot. I love colour. And one of the things by going live on this page every single week is it brings me that awareness about what people need and how to respond, but also to be like Elmer more. It's just to show yourself in your true colours. A lot of my clients seem to be very frightened about where will success lead them, what will other people say, how we make them feel. But the truth of it is you have a lot to give. And I really believe that in the depth of my heart, I know that if you're listening to this, you really have a talent and ability that people want to know and get out there. And it's all about helping other people. So when we go into business, it's because we have a service or product that other people want or need to help them move forwards. And just like Elmer with his joking and keeping everyone entertained, you also have something that can be deep, but it doesn't have to be outward in terms of the joker. You can be your true introvert self. And if that means being softly spoken, that is fine. It's about being you and being who you want to be, but show your passion. Normally, most of us start in business because we're passionate about something that we want to share. I want to help you improve in your business and build your business to be the best it can, to suit the lifestyle that you dream of, so you can make the impact that you wish to have in the world. And to do that, I need to come here onto my page and share my mission and share some of my reasons behind it, so you can begin to feel that connection and building. And that's what you need to do with your clients. You need to show yourself and really be you. So that is the essence of how Elmer can show us the way, because he was only truly happy when he accepted who he was for himself. And the start of the journey for many entrepreneurs is actually a personal journey. It's not necessarily about the tech and the systems and the processes, though those really, really help you. And that's why I'm alternating these short tip lives with something that's practical and process based. Like last week, I gave you 3 productivity tips that would really help you go through your day. But today, I wanted to talk more about the mindset, because these two, they really have to interlace. You need to be certain in your head and have this belief about what you're doing is right, because why would anyone buy from you if you don't believe in what you have to offer? With my clients, I always work through on this deeper side first, so we can get a really clear message out there. So when you're talking to your tribe, to your people, to those people you can truly help, then people will get you. They'll really understand this. And at the same time, we'll implement processes in the background that make it easier for you. So you're not having to go deep down into admin every single day. Once you have these processes set up, everything gets easier. So what I'd love to hear from you right now underneath this video is, let me know, try and think of maybe 1 to 3 things. What is uniquely you? What makes you unique in your industry? Can you think of something? Maybe it's something a little bit quirky. And this came out when I was talking with friends the other day as well. Is one of my quirky things that I will share with you now is, well, Mary Poppins Returns has just come out, but as a child, when I was 4 years old, I learned all the lyrics to all the original Mary Poppins songs, which included, of course, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and saying it backwards, which is docious-ali-exballistic-fragicalirupus. And yes, I can sing the whole score. I love musicals, and I realise that it's these little quirky things that help people remember who you are and how you are being. So right below this video, what it is that's quirky or different, what makes you unique. Hi Linda, lovely you can join me. I'm just winding up, but do re-listen and then make your comments below. We've talked about Elmer today and how he can show the way. Let me bring back my favourite book, the very first book that David McKee, the artist, wrote about Elmer. And he is such a fun elephant that this book actually stays in my studio. It's just up here on my shelf with all my colour reference books, and he stays here as a reminder for me to be my authentic self, because I went through that period as well of depression and hiding myself and being that chameleon of always changing my colours to fit in with how I thought I should be. And I spent a long time doing that without realizing that was actually sending me closer and closer to depression, because I wasn't being myself. So I really want you to think about what makes you, be yourself. And then there's always going to be people who don't get you. And the secret with those people is to actually ignore them. And one of the first lessons within my Golden Visibility program is talking about energy drains. And these are the people who drain your energy away when they're around you, because they don't get you, they don't really understand where you're going or the way your brain works. So you don't actually want those people around you, and you sort of block it out. So in social media as well, when you're getting more visible, just be you, because the people you attract, they're the ones who are going to come, and the people who don't get you, they'll just scroll on by. So it's super, super important to be as genuine as possible. And that was the story of Elmer today, with a touch of Mary Poppins thrown in. So remember, I do believe in you and your business, and I am here to help. Have a great day. Bye.